should be. Everything says this one. Wharf now takes the ball. Moves it up through to Hutchins. Right at midfield. Surrounded, taken away. Wharf, a deep kick this time, going to the far side. Everyone trying to stay on sides. Ball is down. Dangerous pass back to the keeper as Bedoya was right there for an intercept. Bio now. Couple of passes, and now Charlton. Clegg. Surrounded, being hounded by Rough Rider defenders. And it's a through ball. Charlton has it. They have ruled an offsides. Not sure about that call. Charlton looked like he was a good time through ball to me. So free kick for the Rough Riders. Olin with it now. 23rd minute. 1-0 Rough Rider lead over Evergreen FC. It should be different accounts. Ball goes. Latona now finally drops the ball and kicks it up. Headed up by Bohm. Settled down once again by him. Now taken by Holland. Vescanza on the near side. Sending it back to Hutchins. Hutchins gets it all the way back to Wharf. Over to the far side now to Bohm. Wharf takes it back, is looking on the far side for Elliott. Pass is intercepted, headed out, but last touched by Evergreen. And now Bohm with it again. Foster moving through the middle. Over to Bedoya. Bedoya heading it forward. Gets it to Ladula. Foul called, contact made. The referee trying to see if he does issue a yellow card, but doesn't look like he is just yet, but he is talking with one of the Evergreen players. So no yellow card issued, but he has been warned. Bedoya gets it through to Ladula. Back to Bedoya. Moves it across to Wharf. Wharf just over midfield. Quick tap. Lets it go through. Holland now moving into the box. Quick ball right in front. Vescanza was right there, but kicked away by the defense of Evergreen. And it is also, it went out on the sideline, so it will be a throw-in, not a corner kick. Wharf to Bedoya. Decides to send it all the way back to the keeper, Vitello. Not sure why that was necessary at that point. But Vitello with it now. Ball taken away. Good pressure there by Evergreen. Sheeta now moving it up. Tries to put a shot on net. And it is a save by Vitello. Owen Foster. Lets it go through Holland. Foster quick tap up to Elliott. Elliott moving fast. Up the sideline. Ball taken away. Knocked out of bounds. It will be a throw-in. Foster will take it. Evergreen keeping up the pressure. Ball gets through Bohm. Tapped away. Gets through to Oland. Now over to Elliott. Taken away there. Amadou. And once again, it's Elliott on the far side. Well, shot, great save by Latona. Had Ladula trying to get right by, unable to do so. Great attempt there. Ball gets through everybody. But Donnie was looking for a Charlton. Did not make the connection. And we have a whistle. Players from both teams are complaining on the play. Vasquenza on the far side, on the near side now. Vasquenza moving in, looking for a cross. Cross is blocked. Hutchins gets the rebound. Hutchins trying to make the same move. Ball is up into the box. Gets by Ludula. Kicked up and away. Sheeta cannot get around Oland or Foster, who box him out. Get it back to Vitello, who kicks it right back up to Bedoya. And the Rough Riders will go again. Gets behind Holland, taken up by Evergreen. Milner brings it up. Sheeta getting through the defense, unable to connect. Tap pass into the box, headed out by Oland. Good side kick, and it's in! Evergreen. The 29th minute game-tying goal. It is 1-1. And it was scored in the 29th minute by Johnny D'Souza. So number 10 D'Souza, first goal of the game in the 29th minute. And we have a 1-1 tie. And after the goal, Bohm now moving forward with the ball. Ladula has it in the corner. Taps it back to Elliott. Bohm was cutting, got it to the back of him. Gets it over to Vasquenza on the near side. Shot was blocked. Hutchins now for an attempt. It slices away. And they have just issued a yellow card to the keeper of Evergreen FC, and that is number 0, Huber Latona, with a yellow card in the 30th minute here. Apparently too much complaining from him, and he said something the ref did not like. It will be a goal kick for Evergreen. A flurry of attempts there by the Rough Riders. 1-1 game. The Rough Riders started out quick and strong, but Evergreen has picked up their pace dramatically. Ball settled down, sent back to Latona. Foster up with it now. Over to the far side to Elliott. Taken away there. Ball changing hands a couple of times. Bedoya gets it over to Oland. Sends it back to Worf. Worf moving the ball to the near side. Hutchins now with space. Trying to carry it up. Decides to go back over to the other side to Oland. Out of play, throw-in for the Rough Riders. Foster right at midfield. Ball gets away. Worf takes it. Oland once again. Up to Holland and back to Foster. Bedoya. Looking for streaking Hutchins on the near side. Hutchins gets to it. Tries to get around his man and gets absolutely taken out by his defender. And a foul call was made right there. Bedoya will be on the kick. A little far out for a direct attempt. But into the top of the box. Probable here. But they also may go short with it. Here's Bedoya's kick. Top of the box. Deflected a couple times. Evergreen kicks it away. Out of danger. Headed back to Foster. Lets it go by him. All the way to Vitello, who will just pick it up there. Vitello taking his time. Driven deep into Evergreen territory. Holland kicks it out. Was looking for Elliott. Deflected and taken away from him. Pressure there all around. Foul called. And it will be Evergreen ball right at midfield. Charlton looking for a play. Headed up by Worf. Bohm with it. Gets run over by the defender. Foul called. And it will be Rough Rider ball this time. By the way, these teams are running into each other at this point. They are playing at 100 miles an hour, basically. Owen gets it up to Foster. Evergreen still playing with tremendous pressure on defense that is forcing some of these Rough Rider mistakes. Holland let the pass go through, was looking for Elliott. Turned over. A whiffed kick means a throw in for the Rough Riders. So quickly turned over once again. Score tied 1-1 in the 35th minute. Evergreen moving it around between each other. Taken away by the Rough Riders. Bedoya now gets it over to Ladula. Tap pass, Ladula with it once again. Pass goes in front. Latona settles it down, catches it, and will hold and wait for everyone to reset. Ball sent all the way back to Olin, who gives it back to Vitello. All the way up to Baum. Sent all the way over to the near side to Worf. Up to Hutchins. Makes a move. Sheeta, quick tap up to Clegg. Clegg chased down by Hutchins. Hutchins goes around. Clegg gets it around Vitello and puts it into the net. And quickly, Evergreen FC now has a 2-1 lead. And that goal scored in the 36th minute by number 12, Brandon Clegg. So the Rough Riders' good start to this game has not only been completely erased, but is now completely forgotten, as Evergreen has been the better team to this point in the match. So time for the Rough Riders to respond. They have had some sloppy play. Ball sent over to Olin. Back to Bedoya. Bedoya looking for an opening. Dribbles up the middle of the field. Gets it back to Olin on the far side. Olin moving it up. And correction on that goal, it was not Brandon Clegg, but Tyler Clegg. It was number 12, Tyler Clegg. Another goal kick for Evergreen. Kick to midfield. Holland first to touch it. Ball eventually makes its way to Madani. Madani tapping it over Hutchins. Hutchins kicking it away, taken there by Worf. Worf sends it over to Olin. Worf over to Hutchins this time. Not a lot of openings right now. D'Souza applying some pressure. Owen sending it over to the far side. Gets it through this time. Holland looking for some space. Tripped up. Foul called. Veskenza tripped up. Foster takes it now. Sends it over to Olin once again on the far side. Sun setting. Not much light left on the field. Gets it through to Holland. And ruled an offsides. Holland had a step on the defense. Waiting on the kick from Latona. Well, some aggressive play there by Evergreen. It looks like last touch by the Rough Riders. Was surprised there was no foul called on that one. Ball kicked up and over the stands here, actually. So it will be Rough Rider ball this time. On the throw-in, near sideline in their own territory. Actually, looks like we have some substitutions for the Rough Riders. Coming off is number 20, Matt Veskenza, and taking his place, number 24, Tyler Body. And I believe there is a second substitution. And the second substitution is number 21, Holland, and replacing him coming onto the pitch is number 3, Kyle Perko. Foster with the ball now. Being pressured. Owen. Drive kick. Was looking for Ladula. Ladula got held up by the defense. Latona settles it down. along the baseline. And Ladula applies a little pressure and forces Latona to pick up the ball. High booming kick. Charlton hits it forward, and Vitello settles it down. Over to the far side now to Bohm, who sends it back to Olin. Olin drive towards the middle of the field. Ladula heads it up. Kicked away there. Milner with some good defense. Charlton, tap pass to Clegg. Over to Charlton once again, but misses Sheeta. Pass goes awry. And then Bohm now on the near side. Sends it over to Olin. Worf looking to find the next way through the attack. Gets it to Ladula. Ladula right there, and they whistle him for offsides again. Was not sure, did not have a great angle on that. Did not look offsides from our vantage point. 43rd minute. Excuse me, 44th minute now. First half almost over. Do not anticipate much stoppage time of this first half. Charlton now, far side. Tapped away by Perko. It will go out of play, and it will be a corner for the Rough Riders. Excuse me, for Evergreen. Into the box, headed away by Elliott. Taken away there. Vittel waiting for everyone to clear out. Eventually just rolls it over to Oland. Almost let go out of bounds. Kicked forward now. Looking for Body this time. Body trying to get around Milner. And is brought down. And a foul called against Body and the Rough Riders. Just about at halftime. We will enter stoppage time in about 5 seconds.
Disregard the hole. Ladies and gentlemen, the match is
Another high kick right at midfield. Charlton heads it forward, looking for Clegg. Owen heads it back. Tapped up by Body. Now to Elliott. Elliott looking for some space. Trying to find Ladula on the far side. Milner trips him up. And now a foul called and a yellow card assessed to number 14, Paul Milner. And Ladula is down. Still has not gotten up. Waiting to see. Looks like, yep, now the trainer's coming out to take a look at him. Since this half had not finished just yet, this is all time being added to stoppage time as of this moment. So this first half not over just yet, as the trainer now takes a look at Charlie Ladula. Charlie Ladula, a little tongue twisted tonight. Charlie Ladula has been arguably the Rough Riders' best offensive player this entire season. If he cannot go, he looks like he is standing up. I do not know if he will continue to play. He is limping badly as he walks off the field, though. So we will see if he remains in this game. It will be hard offensively without him. But for right now, he is walking off to the side. Service into the box, and Latona knocks it away. Bohm sends it back in. Taken away by Sheeta. And that is the whistle for the end of the first half. So, at the end of the first half, the Long Island Rough Riders trail Evergreen FC 2-1. Long Island Rough Riders started this match off quickly with a goal by Charlie Ladula and have been scored 2-0 since that opening minute. They will need to pick up their game both offensively and defensively in the second half, which will be coming up in just a few minutes right here on the I-95 Sports and Entertainment Network. And we are back here at Hofstra University for the second half of tonight's PDL matchup between Evergreen FC and your Long Island Rough Riders. You're listening and watching on the Long Island Rough Rider YouTube page and I-95 Sports and Entertainment Network. And once again, as always, I'm Will Canova alongside with Eric Kravitz. After the first 45 minutes of play, Evergreen FC leads Long Island Rough Riders by a score of 2-1. Rough Riders with a goal early on in the first minute of play, and it 2-0 for the rest of the first half for Evergreen. The teams have switched sides, and there is the ref's whistle, and here we go for the second half. Over on the far side now. Clegg with it. Ball taken away there by D'Souza. Moved over to the far sideline. Evergreen attacking quickly. Pressured by Hutchins and Bohm. Turned over there. Taken away by Worf. Hutchins kicks it forward. Charlie Ladula still in this match. Looks to be fine after getting some treatment during the intermission between the first and second halves. Ladula jostling for position. Ball sent all the way back towards midfield. Worf kicks it forward now. Finds Foster. Over to Bedoya. All the way back to Perko. Perko back to Olin. Bedoya with it now. Kicks it up. Taken away there by Evergreen. Clegg now. Looking for a through ball. Bohm trying to get to it. Ball tapped back. Dropped in. Evergreen. Shot directly on net. Caught by Vitello. And he will take it away there. No, he's got it. Okay. No, Perko kicks it up. Headed forward. Ladula trying to get there. Looking for Elliott as well. And referee has signaled that it is Evergreen's ball. Evergreen on the throw-in. Bedoya takes it away. Gets it through. Tap pass. Ladula through to Body. Body has some space. Chips it forward. And saved by Latona. Latona with it now. High kick from Latona. Perko. Over to Olin. Olin sends it across the field to Worf. Rough Riders have to try a better way to attack. They have not gotten many quality chances since that opening minute. Foster takes it away. Gets it up to Hutchins. Tripped up there. And foul called. And it will be a Rough Rider ball. Bedoya will take the free kick. Rough Riders with 6 in the box. Line drive kick. Perko taps it forward. Taken away there by Evergreen once again. Foster trying to run it down. Out of bounds. Carlton couldn't get there for Evergreen, so it will be a throw-in for the Rough Riders. Right now on the near sideline. Worf sends it across to Bohm. Bohm up to Hutchin. Taken away there. Bohm kicks it forward once again. Body trying to get better positioning. Does. Kicks it over. Elliott right in front. Has some space. And he puts it in! Gets it right by Latona. In the 50th minute of play, the goal scored by number 11, Danny Elliott, ties this game at 2 for the Long Island Rough Riders. Great setup play there. Body, great individual effort, gets the ball over to Elliott and equalizes this matchup. So 2-2 right now. Now in the 51st minute. Stronger play already in the second half by the Rough Riders. Headed around a couple of times. Bedoya trying to settle it down. Gets it over to the sideline to Porco, who sends it back to Foster now. Foster looking for some space. Taps it back to Olin. Foster resets. And now they move up. Kick into the box. Ball drifting just a little bit. Causes the defense to play it. And kicked out of bounds. And it will be another Rough Rider throw-in. Perko kicking it up again. Trying to get it into the box again. Tapped away. Perko gets the ball back once again. Bedoya now. Right in the center of the field. Ball was deflected just a little bit. Not much on that kick. And Latona picks it up. Strong kick there. But a foul called, and Foster will take a free kick. Foster kicking it forward, headed up by Body. And they have ruled a free kick for the Rough Riders. No yellow card on the play. You probably are close enough for a direct attempt. We will see how Bedoya plays this. Direct attempt on net, knocked down by Latona, and he will take it away. Latona waiting for everyone to move downfield just a bit. And ball taken there by D'Souza. Foster intercepts that pass. Ladula quick tap. Clegg now getting involved. Ladula taps it back to Foster again. Foster not a lot of space to work with. And chased down by Ladula. No offside called. Ladula kicks it up towards the net and headed it away. Good deflection there by Evergreen, but it will be a corner kick for the Rough Riders. First one of the half for them. Here's the service into the box. Olin heads it up. Deflected back by Evergreen. D'Souza takes it away again. Kicked up through to Sheeta. Pass was blocked there. Ball now on the foot of Bedoya. Bedoya looking to get around. And ruled last touched by the Rough Riders, and will be Evergreen's ball. Kicked up deep into the Rough Rider territory. Olin taps it up. Look at Perko. Ball kicked and deflected off of the head and face of Sheeta. He looks to be okay, and it will be a throw-in for the Rough Riders. Ball sent all the way back to Olin. Perko sending it all the way up, looking for Ladula. Headed forward. Ball over the goaltender's head almost, but was able to tap it back to himself just enough. and settles it in. Body was right there if he missed it. Hutchins sends it over to the near side to Elliott. Elliott, quick tap pass. Looking for Ladula. Slight collision between Ladula and the keeper. Hutchins had a shot attempt. No one in front of him, and it goes wide right. Charlie Ladula is down once again. He did come into contact with the goalkeeper. Charlie Ladula gets up. He appears to be okay. It looks like we will have a substitution coming for Evergreen. Not official yet. And it looks like number 14, Paul Milner, is coming off the pitch. Replacing him, to be determined. Waiting to see who the official change is for. Charlie Ladula was knocked down. Foul was not called, but now a foul has been called. A late whistle. Charlie Ladula is getting beaten up tonight. A lot of collisions for him.
Substitution for Evergreen FC. Exiting the match is number 14, Paul Milner. Entering the match is number 9, Ethan Evans. Substitution for
Ball will be a throw-in, taken by Perko. Wharf, kicking it back down. Ladula takes it there. Find him some space. Pass over to Perko. Perko has some space in front of him. Ball taking back quickly. Being moved forward now by Vasquez. And a foul called against Evergreen. Foster takes the kick. Sending it deep. Body heads it forward even further. And it results in another goal kick for Latona and Evergreen. Ball headed up a couple of times. Knocked out of bounds. And a little discrepancy as to who has possession. Ultimately, the ref rules it belongs to Evergreen. Foster applying some pressure. Looking for Amadu. Over to Sheeta now. Over to Vasquez. Vasquez. Shot up into the box. Looking for Charlton. And knocks him down in the back. And obviously Evergreen was looking for a foul call, as their player was knocked down from behind, but the play was made on the ball. No foul was called, and it will be a goal kick for the Rough Riders. I can understand that call going either way. Elliott with the ball now. Trying to get around Vasquez. Vasquez intercepts that pass. D'Souza crosses it all the way over to the far side. Kick was short though. Bohm heads it over to Vitello and picks it up there. Vitello kicking it all the way up. Amadu. Over to D'Souza. D'Souza. Crossing, looking for it. Vitello picks it up, takes it away. Short roll this time. Bedoya now. Bedoya over to Olin. Olin moving it back up to Perko. Take it away there. D'Souza kicks it over to Charlton. Charlton over to Sheeta. Sheeta over to the far side. Moving into the box, D'Souza. Chip pass into the box on the far side. Tapped up, kicked away by Foster. Olin taps it forward. And tries to kick it out. Settled down by Vasquez. Still in danger. Vasquez gets around his man. And his shot on net goes wide left. And it will be a goal kick for the Rough Riders. Good pressure there by Evergreen. Looks like we have another substitution for Evergreen. Looks to be number 5, Carlos Vasquez, coming off the pitch. And coming onto the pitch for Evergreen is number 11. Ball intercepted there by the Rough Riders. Elliott in the corner. Elliott just inside the box. Pass into the top of the box. Ladula had a shot, but puts it wide left. And another opportunity to take advantage of. And Ladula just cannot put it on net, just wide left.
Substitution for Evergreen FC. Entering the match, number 5, Carlos Vasquez. Entering the match, number 11, Papa.
And number 11, replacing number 5, Carlos Vasquez, is number 11, Famba Chunga. And it looks like we have more substitutions on the way. Leaving for the Rough Riders is number 8, Daniel Bedoya. And coming onto the pitch, waiting on the substitution. High kick over to Vitello. Has to wait and see where it settles down. It will go out of play and it will be a goal kick. Coming onto the pitch replacing Bedoya is number 28, Andreas Losafidis. Hutchins heads it forward. Body now on the near side. Going to the outside. Boxes his defender out. Kicked back. Was looking for Hutchins once again, but was unable to connect. Good pressure there by the Rough Riders, but it was last touched by them, so it will be another throw-in for Evergreen FC. Right around midfield. Perko heads it back. Worf sends it all the way back to Vitello. Vitello does not pick it up. Instead, kicks it out of play. And it will be another throw-in. 64th minute of play now. Score tied at 2. Losafidis. Up to Hutchins. Was looking for Ladula. Pressure now by Body. Ball sent all the way back. And we have another substitution for Evergreen. Leaving the pitch is number 10, Johnny D'Souza. And coming on to replace him is number 17. Luis Martins. Number 17, Luis Martins replaces number 10, Johnny D'Souza. Ball sent into the box, and Vitello takes it away once again. Ladula now trying to get past his defender. Gets turned around just a bit. Pressure from all sides. Ball out, last touched, and it will be another goal kick. Latona, high booming kick right around midfield. Charlton taps it forward. Settle down, finally. Elliott now, on the near side, looking for an opening. Elliott into the far side of the box, looking for Ladula. Headed it away there, looks like by Shida. It looks like it will be a corner kick. Did not get an immediate call on that. Little confusion. Service, short kick. Body heads it, and it goes just wide of the far cross of the far post. Good attempt there by Body. But it will be another goal kick for Latona. '67th minute now. Score still tied at 2. Only goal of the second half so far was in the 50th minute by number 11, Danny Elliott, for the Rough Riders. Los Afidas, surrounded by a couple of Evergreen members. Ball sent all the way down, eventually goes out. Perko would take the throw-in. Ball taken by Wharf now. Gets it over to Bohm.
Substitution for the Long Island Rough Riders. Exiting the match is number 14, Noah. Entering the match is number 31, Sebastian Gordillo.
And we have our final substitution for the Rough Riders. Exiting the pitch, number 14, Noah Hutchins. And coming on, number 31, Sebastian Gordillo. And it looks like we have another substitution for Evergreen. Ball sent all the way back to Vitello. Kicks it up, back towards midfield. Ball turned over repeatedly in this segment. Both teams making plays. Ball intercepted there by Evergreen and eventually kicked out of bounds. And it will be a throw-in for the Rough Riders. And knocked down from behind, it looks like number 24, Tyler Body. So it will be a free kick. Excuse me, that is not Body. That is Gordillo, newly entered into the game. Ball sent into the box. Olin was right around the net looking for a deflection, but he could not connect on the pass, and it will be another goal kick for Evergreen FC. Good defensive pressure from both teams so far in this second half. Not a lot of great opportunities and a lot of missed connections. In the midfield, a lot of passes not connecting, a lot of turnovers right now. So the defensive intensity all around has been stepped up. And a foul called right there. Foster knocked down by Charlton. Foster will take the kick. He drives it. Owen taps it out. Gordillo deflected by Owen once again, and that deflection actually sends the ball across the goal line. But it was actually deflected by it. Yes, it was deflected by an Evergreen defender, and we will have a corner kick for the Rough Riders. 72nd minute now. Beginning to get towards the end of this match. Line drive kick. Too direct. Take away. Looks like a handball call there was missed. Bohm trying to chase down the Evergreen striker. Ball sent back over to the far side, and it will roll out of bounds, and it will be last touched by the Rough Riders. And we will have a throw-in for Evergreen. Ball deflected a couple times. Worf kicks it back forward. And taken away narrow by Evergreen. Sheeta coming up to make a play. Gordillo kicks it over his head. And ball kicked high in the air. Worf sends it up. Sheeta sends it back. Worf sends it back. And the ball still has not been settled down by either team. Elliott now has the ball with control. Crosses over, looking for Ladula. Ladula heads it forward. Has Body right there. Body trying to side kick it. And it goes out of play, and it will be a goal kick for Evergreen. Good sequence of plays there. Unfortunately, does not lead to any productive chances for the Rough Riders. Latona kicks it right around midfield. Couple of headers. Owen punts it back. Gordillo, a much smaller individual on Sheeta, and then Gordillo goes down after that. Kicked forward by Evergreen. Worf now defending. And Vitello comes out and picks up the ball himself. Throws the ball over to the near side to Elliott. Elliott with a quick move, trying to get to the outside. Ball taken away, though. Ball now by Amadu. Chunga now. Keeps the possession, gets through. Over to the near side. Looking for some space. Ball deflected by Olin. Elliott trying to put a little bit of pressure to move the ball back. They do. Pressure coming. Knocked down from behind, and a foul called there. Losafidis gets knocked down. Free kick. Ball sent in deep. Body in Ladua. Ladua running hard and headed right up into Latona. Ladua with the pressure on that one, almost breaking up that play. Gordillo over to Losafidis. Deflected away by Charlton, who kicks it up over everyone's heads. Owen getting some position. Kicks it up and away. Taken away there by the ref heading over, having a conversation. No yellow card issued. There was a collision between two players, and one from the Evergreen team, I believe that is number 7, Amadou, is still down on the ground. They both kicked for the ball at the same time. It looks like Amadou got the worst of it. Looks like a trainer coming out to take a look. In the meantime, it looks like we may have another substitution for the Rough Riders at the same time. We're just waiting to see. The trainer's going to take a quick look at him. He's already sitting up. It looks like number 27, Tyler Boehm, is coming off the pitch. Waiting to see his replacement. And it looks like Amadou will be coming off. Looks like they will be waiting on a substitution. In the meantime, Tyler Boehm went off. And we have another substitution for the Rough Riders, just waiting on that official. And it is number 18, Matt Sloan, coming on for the Rough Riders. Ball sent up high. Ladua trying to get to it. Does. Kicked away by Latona. Great defensive play there. Ball sent back. Foster trying to settle it down now. Sloan hit from behind. Nothing called. And it will be a throw-in for Evergreen. And another whistle called. I believe a foul called this time. Will be a free kick for the Rough Riders. We are in the 79th minute. Excuse me, 80th minute now. Here's the kick. Strong kick into the box. We got a foot on it, and it's in! I did not see who touched it last. Evergreen looking for a call somewhere. The goal was scored by number 24, Tyler Body. But it looks like there was also a yellow card issued during that celebration period. I do not see who received the yellow card or for which team. So we will hopefully be able to update you on that soon. He is writing it down. I do not see who the yellow card was issued to, though. Evergreen still arguing with the referee. So play will continue. Evergreen takes the kick, though. Ladula kicks it forward now. Over everyone, was looking for Body. Taken away by the defense, and they send it back to Latona. Evergreen moving it back up.
Okay. Oh.
Apparently the yellow card was assessed to Dylan Castanera, the normal goalkeeper for the Rough Riders, from the bench. So it is a bench yellow card. So a little odd, to say the least. He must have come out and done or said something to the ref that obviously did not go over well. Evergreen now trying to move forward. Trying to settle the button. And it looks like we have the bench of Evergreen and some of the players from the Rough Riders coming together. A dangerous play there. I cannot see if a card has been issued in this case yet. But another rough play. There have been rough plays going around for both teams. Eventually, the ref settles everything down. And it will be a free kick for Evergreen. Looks like he's warning the Evergreen bench as well, is the referee. I did not see if any additional yellow cards were issued. Well, the ball's over there. The ball's over there.
Yeah, but plays not happening.
You know. All right, we're waiting for the kick. I believe we're still waiting on the referee's whistle. And there we go. Strong kick into the box. And Vitello takes it right away. Vitello decides to drop it. Headed forward by Evergreen. Deflected up a couple times. Chipped up forward, looking for Elliott. Settles it down. Makes a move to the inside. Crosses over to Ladula. Ladula has the ball on his foot. Deflected up. And eventually settled down by Evergreen once again. Chunga now. Over to the far side now. Long drive down the middle of the field. Vitello eventually heads it up. There is no goalie in the net at the moment. Luckily, the Rough Riders are controlling. Losafidis gets the ball to Elliott. Sends the ball all the way back. And kicked out of danger. Sheeta, chased down from behind. Gordillo over to Foster. Tap back to Gordillo. And now over to Losafidis. Losafidis gets it over to the near side to Elliott. Elliott on the outside, looking to make a move. Has a step. Moving in. Cross into the box on the ground, deflected away. And right back to Losafidis. And they have ruled a goal kick. Did not seem like it would be. Seemed like it would be a corner, but the referee orders a goal kick. And we are now in the 86th minute. So we are less than 5 minutes of regulation time, including stoppage time. So Evergreen probably going to take a couple more chances in these last few minutes to try to find that equalizer. Latona taking his time at the moment. We actually have a substitution happening for the Rough Riders. Coming off is number 11, Danny Elliott, and waiting to see who his replacement is. Body takes it up now. In the corner. Pressure by two defenders. Knocked down from behind. Takes it away. Replacing Elliott is number 15, Dan Gwyther. So adding a little bit extra defense, knowing that they are going to put more pressure on in the next 5+ minutes to try to tie this game up.
Substitution for the Rough Riders. Exiting the match is number 11,
Ball sent up. Body trying to chase it down along the goal line. Eventually kicked back out of bounds, and it will still be Rough Rider ball. Throw-in deep, almost on the baseline on the far side. 88th minute. Just a few minutes of regulation and then stoppage time. Rough Riders lead 3-2 over Evergreen FC. Ball sent over to Perko. Perko over to Gordillo. Gordillo into the box. Body heads it and knocked down by Latona. Great save there by Latona. Charlie Ladula trying to make an intercept of that pass. Does, but the ball rolls out of bounds and it will be another throw-in for Evergreen. Evergreen needs to move quickly. 89th minute now. Less than 2 minutes of play in regulation to go, and then stoppage time will be kept on the referee's watch. Here's the throw-in deep into the box. Headed up a couple times. Sheeta puts a kick on it. Another kick, and he kicks it out of the stadium, out of the arena, high and away. Just put a little too much on that shot attempt. So it is a goal kick for Vitello. We are in the 90th minute. Stoppage time just upon us. There should be a couple minutes. Don't know exactly how much yet. Ball deflected a couple times. Taken away there by Martins. Martin's tripped up from behind and foul called. And a yellow card has been issued to number 28, Andreas Losafidis, for the Rough Riders.
Yellow card has been assessed to Rough Riders number 28, Andreas Losafidis.
So in the 90th minute, a yellow card for the Rough Riders. And we are officially, in a moment, now in stoppage time. So remaining time will be kept on the referee's watch. Ball headed it away. Top of the box now. Martin's trying to look for a man. Ball deflected, goes away towards the sideline. And they have ruled it Rough Rider ball. Ball thrown in deep. Sheeta makes a move around one defender, tries to spin around a second. Ball taken away there. Foster has it now. Foster gets it up to Body. Body taps it up. Charlton takes it away. Gets it back to his defender. Back over to Clegg. Clegg kicks it deep. Looking for a man on the near side. Gordillo takes it away this time. Gordillo, that is a clear offsides. Ladula and Body both way offsides. Ball settled down at midfield. Clegg now. Clegg kicks it up. Ball headed into the box. And Vitello will let it go out of bounds. And it will be a goal kick for the Rough Riders. Still in stoppage time. Game could be called at any moment now. Rough Riders holding on to that 3-2 lead. Ball kicked up. Headed back by Body. And Ladula has some space. He's being pressured. And then gets tripped up. Ball kicked all the way back down the field by Evergreen. Into Rough Rider territory. Wharf heads it up. Charlton battling with Body. Kicked up once again. Wharf heads it forward. Couple times. Foul called on Evergreen, so it'll be another free kick for the Rough Riders. And the referee has issued another warning to the bench of Evergreen. Ball goes out of play past the baseline, and it will be a goal kick. Strong kick, and a foul called. Evergreen will have a free kick. Teams moving quickly as time is going to run out very quickly. So much, in fact, the goalie is going down into the box as well, as they are going to try to take as many advantages as they can. Nothing holding them back at this point. They do not have time to be waiting. Kick up. Top of the box. Kicked away. Bicycle kick. Trying to keep it in the area. Wharf punts it out. And it goes out of play, and it will be a throw-in for Evergreen. Quick throw-in. They are running out of time. Chunga now. Moving it forward. Ladula takes it away. Is tackled from behind. And it will be another free kick for the Rough Riders. Now the keeper must run all the way back into his net. This is definitely about 4+ minutes of stoppage time here. Vitello kicks it. Foster kicks it forward again. Rough Riders just trying to play keep away at this point. Trying to wind down that clock a little bit further. Foster now. Body has the ball on the outside. Slows it down. Another goal kick for Latona. Taken by a teammate. Ball kick deep back down the field. Gordillo putting some pressure on. Gwyther heads it forward. Ladula now. Ladula in a foot race. Trying to get to it on the outside. Keeps it in play. Ladula trying to cross it in. Runs out of time. And there is the final whistle. And that will be the game. So, after 90-plus minutes of play, the final score of tonight's match is the Long Island Rough Riders 3 and Evergreen FC 2. Our next matchup will be coming this Friday night right here from Hofstra University. The Long Island Rough Riders, I believe, will be finishing up their home schedule next Friday night, and we will be there to cover it. So we will see you then. Once again, the final score of tonight's matchup, Long Island 3 and the Evergreen FC 2. Once again, you're watching PDL Soccer right here on the I-95 Sports and Entertainment Network and on the Long Island Rough Riders YouTube page. Until next Friday, have a good night, everybody.